I've known Lance Reddick as an actor and a voice actor for probably a majority of my life. I was always drawn to his deep, dark cadence and his calming voice, and it always seemed to do a great job of putting me at ease. And when I first saw the trailers for this game Destiny and recognized that voice, my jaw hit the floor. I looked at his character and was just in awe of this wall of a man that he was portraying. And I'll be honest, it was the reason that I chose to play in main Titan. And I can only hope that I can honor who he was and what he embodied in the way that I play his class and help other people enjoy this game that he was such a big part of. That's all.
Okay, next up is Turtle. Turtle, do you have anything to say?
I don't have much to say about him because I have recently just heard about him because of Destiny, and because of him, I have enjoyed most of my experience because he is my favorite character. His, in because of him, I have discovered The Wire, and I enjoy that show. That's all I really have to say.
So he brought you joy.
Yeah.
That's fair. John, you're up.
What made me fall in love with Zavala from all the other characters that I saw, what stood out to me was how compassionate he was. I mean, to anyone who just barely looked at him fresh from the grave, you would just see he's some silent, emotionless rock, just a bulwark, just those that knew him knew how compassionate he was. He memorized every single person patrolling these walls' names by heart. And I can always tell he cared a lot about all of us. It's just it's not going to be the same for a few days. Thank you.
How close we came to another bowl of the cabal.
Is that all you had to say? I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you at all.
That was all I had to say.
Thank you for that. You did portray an amazing character. Go ahead, Static.
Oh, start this. I was the only reason I found out was like when I got home, I was already like having a really shitty day enough as it was. Like as soon as I got into my house and I was booted up my Xbox, I was like, I want to do strikes. That's not normal. What's going on? And I was watching TikTok at the time. And I scrolled a video down and I see like the video that I posted in Great Hall. I was like, what's happening? What's going on? And I look up and I see that he is gone. And I'm like, and it's hitting me so hard because this man in his wide variety of characters has been with me growing up, and especially namely Commander Zavala here, because I've grown up on this game. Like, if anyone was to ask me like the one thing that stuck with me my entire childhood, I would pick up a copy of Destiny 1 and be like, this shit started everything. And so, you know, and the more I played this game, the more I recognize his voice, and the more things I've seen, I've noticed that his wide variety that he has. And the same thing that what Primark, I believe, said was like his voice is soothing. I enjoyed listening to it. I feel like as Destiny continues, it's not going to be the same as it was without him. Sorry, I get really emotional at these kind of things.
It's okay.
Anyway, that's all I can think of right now.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you for those words. Moose, do you want to add anything? You can just say it in chat. You can just type it in chat. Take your time with it too. You don't have to rush. That just means I get to sit here and listen to Zavala's voice more.
Yeah.
Well, we still can, right?
That's one thing that's nice about it. And if you notice, we had another rando join us.
We have a lot of randos with us.
Yeah, there's another one looking around trying to figure out what's
Whether or
going
not
on.
the might, the high will never be guardians.
I don't think he knows.
He's just like, why is everyone gathered around Zavala? What's going on?
Oh, I like how Baronium is like matched with Turtle.
But yeah,
The plug rifles.
Zavala's got himself some very protective guards.
Ain't no one gonna mess with him. I think this is the longest I've ever seen Sentinel Shield last, I won't even lie.
Same. It's appropriate though.
Yeah.
Moose, did you want to add anything or
I'm pretty sure.
There we go.
Yep, there.
I just loved all his cameos he was in, and like everyone else said, I was also surprised to hear that he was in this game. It was a shock to find out this morning. It was also sudden, honestly. Even now, I'm still processing. Fair.
What's crazy to me is that, like, in the grand scheme of things, he was still relatively young. I have family members around his age, and that's a terrifying notion to me.
Yeah.
Just hits closer to home that way.
Definitely. Do you have anything, Raven?
I just didn't know if Moose was done typing. I didn't want to
Oh.
interrupt.
Right. My bad.
You're done? Okay. Well, Lance, let's just say that this morning was very sudden. Thanks, Joe Fox, dude. I appreciate it. This morning was very unexpected. Technically it was around 1:30, and Ari sent me a Twitter post saying that Lance had died. And that just... I was in denial at first. I'm like, he's gone? Like, he can't be gone. But he is. He's gone. But everything he's done till now will live on in all of us. And that's cheesy to say, but it's the truth. And just thinking about all of the roles he's been in, the ones that were the most influential to me were Silence from Horizon Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West. And then he was also in Vox Machina, the second season, on top of being in Destiny. And I never really was a fan of Zavala, but him as a character, like how he's developed, has been very interesting to see. And I've always enjoyed Lance as a person, and although some of his characters I do find aggravating, that just means he played them very well. He was a master at voice acting. I want to say, because he just played his characters that he portrayed so well. He did it so masterfully and so beautifully and so intricately. And the voice acting world will not be the same without him. It, it's gonna suck without him, but just like I said, everyone here remembers him, and even if we've only remembered him for the meme, the shitpost meme, that's still something, and it just means that he was able to reach out and, you know, be funny and or include himself in the lives of his fans, which makes him even more of a legend in my eyes, because he cared about his fans on top of playing his characters so well. That is what makes him a legend, and he will be missed. Lance, we hope that you stay well, and you'll live on in Zavala, and at least until Bungie decides what they want to do with him. Hopefully they don't kill him off or anything, but I can't really say one way or the other what they'll do. But I hope it's, if they do decide to take care of Zavala or get or out him or whatever, I just hope that they don't do it painfully. I hope they do it in remembrance of Lance and in a way that just shows reverence to his character. So that's my wishes for that. But I appreciate you all wanting to come in and spend some time and remembering Lance, because he was a legend and he will be missed for sure. Thanks, Moose. Thank you.
Do I have an applauding email? Hold on.
I do have to say though, at some points today I had to stop myself from crying just thinking about it. Zavala's voice actor and just Zavala as a character in general. I've always liked Lance's voice, and like everyone else has said, but I've always found his voice very different yet nice to hear. I kind of feel like I'm on the autistic spectrum, where I enjoy people's voices over their faces, and so I don't care what you look like, but if your voice sounds nice, I'm going to sit there and listen and stay calm, because it just, my brain likes it and it wants to hear it more. So this is how it is.
I don't know if I've ever thought about it in that way, but I do think that might be a part of it.
Definitely.
Voices are nice.
Voices are nice, and Lance's was one of the best.
Absolutely. Lance, you will be missed.
My favorite bit of Lance wasn't even from Destiny, the whole copy pasta meme and the meme of Keitel. It was that one where he was the toy store manager. They're talking to his fellow employees.
Oh.
That one always gets me a chuckle.
This Mr. Nita guy is like, why is everyone here? But I appreciate you all showing up. I have recorded this just because I wanted to remember it, so I hope that's okay with you all.
I kind of figured that was going to be the case.
Yeah, you mentioned something about wanting to post a YouTube short about him. I figured you might be trying to get clips from this, or maybe something else. But yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay.
I have a screenshot of all of our Guardians here, including the randoms, so I'll post that in gaming pics and vids when I get the opportunity.
Please do. And then I plan also, if you guys want, you don't have to, but I do plan on making a small like YouTube like video of just memories of Lance and like the characters he played and just statements from people that um, showed just how much he was loved and cared about. So if you guys want in or you want a piece in that, just let me know. Just send me a DM or even just send me a clip. And then I will incorporate that in the video that I make, and then I'll show you guys when it's done. So I'm gonna make it as nice as I possibly can, just because Lance deserves it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But thank you all for stopping in and showing up. I appreciate you all. Oh, let me get a picture of our
What news?
Your little shield
Honor
thing.
guard.
well, the emblems more so. I'm just
How
getting a
close we
screenshot
came
of
to another war with the
how
Cabal.
all of us have the same
We
emblem
can
on
afford
it.
to lose
I mean,
Cuddy as an
Moose
ally.
couldn't, and that's okay. We love Moose. And
Except for Moose.
we love
Call
Moose.
out. Call out.
Still love you, Mace. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I love you, Moose.
We all love you, Moose. But I'm gonna get a screenshot of this, and then thank you all again, and you are free to do whatever you would